Kathie Lee Gifford needed convincing. When NBC's Today Show approached her with an offer to join its 10 a.m. hour back in 2008, I had no desire to ever get back into television, explains the former host of Regis and Kathie Lee. Maybe as an actress or a writer, but never another talk show. I had been away from Regis show for 8 years and was exploring other avenues, writing for theater and doing Us. I was happy. Today Show's biggest and most memorable moments still, with a push from her late husband Frank. She agreed to hear out Hoda Kotb over lunch at NYC's Rainbow Room. Kotb was already on the hour with Inquiry and Natalie Morales. It wasn't working and people knew that, she says. It was dull, to be honest. One meal turned into a marathon. As hours ticked by, the magnetic duo refused to pull away from the table. We had something real and I knew it right then, recalls Gifford. I knew we could be something. That something, of course, became the longest running female anchor TV show, Kathie Lee and Hoda. But before they were hailed for their smart cracks and wine guzzling, they had to conquer a massive hurdle, finding their comfort. Hoda is such a professional, excellent stream journalist, reveals Gifford. So she's used to listening to a producer in her ear as opposed to talking to me, which led to an obvious stiffness between them. I kept asking what camera I should look at and where our bites were, says Kotb, who recently also took on the 7 a.m. hour with Savannah Guthrie. I remember sitting there trying to talk to producers and Kathie going, blah, blah, blah. She just looked at me and said, I'm right here. Rip that news corset off. Talk to me. Talk show controversies done. Ignoring what they've been taught, effortless conversations finally flowed. Perhaps to the dismay of their once rigid production team. They're all on Xanax now, jokes Gifford. But that's the way it goes. Chimes in executive producer Tammy Fuller. It's absolutely fantastic. I learned that the best thing that could happen is not following the plan. Hoda Kotb and Kathie Lee Gifford made Congo.com/today/NBC in honor of their 10-year anniversary. Gifford, 64, and Kotb, 53, share its host with Us Weekly. You are the first two female anchors to lead the show. Going into this, did you realize the weight of that? Kathie Lee Gifford, we were never conscious of it, we were just two women who were in the process of developing a lifelong friendship. As soon as we started, we decided to go to lunch in a Broadway matinee, on Wednesdays. That was the best thing we ever did. We started sharing life instead of just sharing an anchor table. We went to each other's homes and brought family members. Hoda and her mom would come to Thanksgiving, down to my place in the Keys or up to Nantucket. I've had a lot of houses. Laughs, Hoda Kotb, also. If you want to have a great lunch, who do you go with? Your girls. That's just guaranteed fun. We'd go and talk about things people and their girlfriends talk about. It just made sense. There's a different dynamic between a guy and a girl. There's zero tension. KLG? Well, I never had zero tension with Regis, I'm sorry, I want that on the record. I have more with you than him. Laughs, best dressed TV host Us, you're known for going off the cuff. What's the most awkward moment you've had on the show? HK, if you bring it up. KLG, I'm not going to. I zip it. You'll have to look it up in the archives and the annals of NBC history. HK, don't say anal. Us, best guest? HK, boy, there are so many. KLG, we love Ricky Gervais. HK, and his presence. KLG, Craig Ferguson. HK, Joel McHale. KLG, the people who come and bring their game. HK, and make us laugh. KLG, and just let it happen. Let it rip. Us, favorite memory? HK, to Gifford, I love when you made the video with Cyndi Lauper and Sarah Bareilles. KLG, to Kotb, and the precious one you did with Kelly Clarkson for your book. It's so beautiful. I can't hear it enough. HK, there are moments that you don't forget. If I looked at a big picture, I would see lots and lots, and lots of laughs. I would see life-changing moments. Those are the exclamation points on the show. KLG, for me, one of the best was when I wrote a little out for Us called Today the Musical. I wanted to call it Not Today and Tomorrow's Not Looking Good either, but nobody had a sense of humor but me, at the time. The irony is most of the suits are gone that said no to it. HK, that was a great one. Us, okay be honest, over 10 years. How many bottles of wine do you think you've gone through? HK, I don't think you can count counting that high. KLG, we cannot divulge that. Us, have you ever finished a segment and said to yourself, "Oh, I'm a little drunk right now"? KLG, no, my daddy taught me years ago that you sick you don't drink. Now, when we have 3 show days. HK, that last guest we have. Sorry. Us, has a guest ever drank one too many? HK, Olivia Munn was throwing down. By the end, we were all laughing. She seemed like she was tiptoeing over the edge. KLG, she drank her own and then took ours. HK, she kept saying, "Is this day drinking?" KLG, that was morning drinking. Get in touch with her. Kathie and Hoda's 10th anniversary special airs on NBC Friday, April 6th at 10 a.m. Sign up now for the US Weekly newsletter to get breaking celebrity news, hot pics and more straight to your inbox. Want stories like these straight to your phone? Download the US Weekly iPhone app.